What up, guys? This is
Cheevo, guys!
back here again with another achievement guide. Today we're going to be focusing on the evil inside. This game was published and developed by Jandusoft. Now, first and foremost, I'm going to address the elephant in the room. This game is a blatant copy of the PT demo. I want to say inspired by, but it's very similar to the PT demo. If you've ever played it before. But I suppose that's a good thing because a lot of people really love the PT demo, and it is an excellent demo. And this game is actually pretty good as well. So yeah, I just wanted to address that. As I played the game, I was literally like, this is just like PT, like the locations of everything, the shape of the hallway, the shape of the rooms, where everything's located at, very similar. Anyhow, this game has been in my backlog for a while as it released in March of 2021, so a few months ago. It's actually a really easy 25 to 30 minute completion or platinum trophy. Not including the cutscenes, it's only about 20 minutes of gameplay needed for the 1000 gamer score or platinum. However, the cutscenes aren't skippable, so I decided to go ahead and include them in my video. So I'll make sure to let you guys know when I actually take control of my character so you guys can start following along. So yeah, while the intro cutscene is playing, I'm going to go over a few basics. As I mentioned before, it takes about 25 minutes to get your full 1000 gamer score or platinum trophy. And in terms of pricing, it's $12.99 at full price. However, I've seen it go on sale quite a few times already, so you may be able to get it a little bit cheaper on sale. But again, full price $12.99. And just under a 30-minute completion or platinum trophy. So a lot of achievement and trophy hunters are really going to love this one. Now, right when you start up the game, you get your first achievement. It's worth 15 gamer score. It's called Inside of Evil Inside. And then the first cutscene starts. After that, we're going to end up in a big gameplay loop. If you've ever played the PT demo, you know that it's one big loop. And we're going to have to do a couple different loops or rounds in effort to complete the game. So we're basically going to be doing some laps in the house. Aside from that, there are a few missable achievements, so make sure to follow along. That way you get all of the achievements. There's going to be 24 achievements in total, totaling up for 1000 gamer score. Alright, so we should be ending this cutscene and we should be able to take control of our character for the first time. What we want to do is walk down this hallway. It's going to force you to take a right. And what we want to do is just walk down all the way to the door at the very end. Typically, in most laps or rounds, we're going to go through that door. That door always leads us down to the basement. However, we have the kitchen right here in the entrance to the left. So go through this doorway, enter the kitchen, and what we need to do is interact with this baby monitor. After you press A and interact with it, it's going to turn green, and we can go ahead and exit the kitchen. And then next, our goal is to get into the basement. However, the door is going to be closed. You just need to back up a little bit down the hallway and it will automatically open. So just go down the hallway far enough where it opens and then head down into the basement. Now, once you get into the basement, you're going to turn to the right. You're going to pass the pool table and you're going to see a switch right there. Just go to the right of the switch and you're going to find a hallway. It's going to lead to a dark corner. You just want to walk all the way down, and that is the first loop. So you're going to get an achievement for completing round 1. And for the most part, that's what we're going to be doing over and over, guys. However, there's going to be some subtle differences and different tasks that we complete in different rounds. But for the most part, our goal is to go into the basement every time and then go into that hallway at the end of the basement. So right when you spawn, go ahead and take a right. You're going to find your baby's room. And once you go look at your baby, the door is going to close behind you. At this point, we just need to wait until the door opens again. I found that eventually the music will stop and his mobile will stop moving right here. And that is what prompted me to look at the door, and the door opened. So just wait a while and eventually the door will open. There we go. So go ahead and exit the baby's nursery. And it's going to force you to the right once again. The house, for the most part, is always going to look like this, except for one round, the house gets flopped temporarily, but it ends up going back. Now, we need to walk all the way down this hallway until you pass this part right here. Then you're going to hear the phone ring, at which you can pop a little U-turn, take a right, and you're going to see the phone. Answer the phone with the A button. After you answer the phone, what we're going to do is we're going to head back towards the basement door. Again, it's always at the end of this hallway. That always takes you down to the basement. So we're going to go down to the basement, and this time before we go to the door, which basically loops us, we always want to check the corner over here. There's going to be a flashing light, and there's always going to be a piece to the Ouija board right here. So pick up the piece to the Ouija board, and then we're going to head over to the area where we looped last time. Again, it's to the right of this green switch. Just head down this hallway into the dark area, and then it's going to loop you once again. And then you're going to unlock our next achievement related to level progression. That's for completing the second round. This time we're going to walk down the hallway. Once again, it's going to force us to the right. And just continue all the way down. We're going to have a little jump scare right there. And you want to interact with this chest. Now, if we would have investigated a little bit more behind us, in one of the drawers, you'll find the combination for this lock. But I'm just going to give you the combination in an effort to save some time. It's 2951. Again, that's 2951. After you do that, you're going to unlock the Master of Unlocking achievement worth 80 gamer score, and make sure that you grab the key out of the little chest. At this point, we're going to head back down this hallway where we came from, and we're going to enter through the door behind us. This one right here. Not the one at the very end, but the one before that. This will take you upstairs. So let's go ahead and continue upstairs. Go down here. Take a left. There's basically only one way that you can go. It's going to lead you to this door. Go all the way down the hallway. And we're going to have two different doors. Make sure you just go straight. Now, it might trip you out a little bit because this is basically going to take us to the basement. Which it shouldn't have because we were upstairs, but you know, this game's trying to trip you out. But anyway, make sure that you grab the second piece to the Ouija board. It's going to be a different piece every time, and eventually we'll go ahead and finish the whole Ouija board. So make sure that you grab that piece, and then we're going to head down this dark hallway once again, and it's going to loop us for the third time, and you should unlock your achievement or trophy for completing round 3. There we go. Alright, so we're going to continue down the hallway once again, and this time the door ahead of us is going to be open. However, we're going to skip going through there, take a right, and go all the way down the hallway towards the basement door. There's going to be a sign on the door this time. We need to read the sign. So go all the way, interact with the sign. It's going to say the gap in the wall. So now we need to go find the gap in the wall. So head down here, going to go all the way down, and we're going to go in the door that leads us upstairs. Again, it's the one on the right before the final door. It's basically the second to last door on the right. Head all the way upstairs, go down the path. It's going to lead you left, and then you're going to see a flashing light with a hole. Now, first and foremost, I would never recommend or advise any of my viewers to look inside of a glory hole. However, this time it's for an achievement, so look inside of the hole and you're going to unlock an achievement for doing so. This is basically going to teleport us into what looks like a cave, and the cave is pretty linear for the most part, so just follow the path and we're going to make our way through this cave. Now, eventually, you're going to see a well. I know the game's a bit dark, so it's kind of hard to see, but walk up to the well and it's going to teleport you back into the house. At this point, we want to walk down the hallway towards the door that leads to the basement. We're going to walk downstairs, and just like last time, we're going to go to the corner where the light is flashing, and we're going to grab the next piece to the Ouija board. Make sure that you always grab the piece to the Ouija board. We're basically grabbing a piece every single round except for the first round, because there was no piece in the first round. So continue towards the green switch, take a right, and then head down the dark hallway, in which it's going to loop us once again. And as you can imagine, just like last time, we're going to unlock another achievement for completing another round. This time we completed round 4. Now we're going to start getting more and more jump scares as the game goes along. Just follow down the hallway. It's going to force you right once again. Head all the way down the hallway, and we're going to head all the way towards the basement door. Now, we don't necessarily need to actually do anything at this door. However, it triggers the next part of the level. I did test this at first. I just walked like halfway down this hallway and it didn't trigger the next part. So make sure that you walk all the way down. Otherwise, you're not going to go through the lights turning off and things like that. If the lights turn off just like they did in my video, that's how you know you did it right. Walk into the bathroom and then things are going to turn dark and the door is going to close behind you, in which you're just going to chill here until it's over. Now after a while, eventually the door to the bathroom will open. You just have to wait for that jump scare right there, in which we can go ahead and exit the bathroom. Now we're going to head over to the left hand side. The hallway in the house is going to be pretty dark now, so what we need to do is get ourselves a flashlight. There's also an achievement for doing so. So look inside of this drawer right here and grab the flashlight. And not only do we just get a Cheevo, but now we can also see where we're going. It says obtained a lantern, but it definitely is a flashlight. Or who knows, maybe they don't call them flashlights outside of the United States. You guys tell me, do they call flashlights lanterns where you're from? Let me know. Next, we're going to head towards the flashing light and pick up the next piece to the Ouija board. And we're going to head towards the dark hallway once again, in which it's going to loop us and we're going to unlock another achievement. Just make sure that you open the door. There we go. Complete 5 rounds. That's worth 30 gamer score. Alright, so next it's going to be pretty much pitch black, so you're going to have to use your flashlight. Make sure you follow the hallway. It's going to force you right once again. Watch out for that jump scare. And we're going to head down the hallway towards the basement door, or typically where the basement door is located. Alright, and we're going to head downstairs. Again, everything is pitch black, so forgive me if the video is dark. You're going to walk all the way down here, and on the left hand side, all the way down in the corner, you're going to pick up the lever, and we need to place the lever on the panel and use the lever, and it's going to turn green. Now, we do have our next Ouija board located in the corner, as it typically is. However, I'm going to skip that for now, and we'll get it on our way back down. And then we're going to go back upstairs and head down the hallway. We just needed to press that switch real quick, or that lever. Lever, another one. Tomato, tomato, Alright, so we're going to basically go to our spawn point, and once you get here, you're going to turn around. We just needed to trigger the next part of the level and take a right, and we're just going to continue down. We got to go all the way back, and this time we're going to walk into the kitchen, and this time a TV should be on. If it's not on, you didn't do it right. Press A. It's going to unlock an achievement called Memories, worth 30 gamer score for turning on the TV. Go into the basement and take a right, and make sure to pick up our next piece to the Ouija board. Again, it's located on the table or desk with the flashing light. Pick that up. So just go down the hallway as usual. Head into the darkness. This time you're going to see a mirror. Going to walk into the mirror, and we're going to unlock our achievement for completing 6 rounds. However, the house has pretty much flip-flopped at this point, so everything is on the opposite side. So this time the hallway is going to force us to the left, and this time the treasure chest will be located on the left hand side rather than the right hand side. So just continue down. We're gonna go all the way down the hallway, typically where the basement would be located, and this time the kitchen is on the right hand side. So enter the kitchen, and you're going to see the TV again. However, this time we can't interact with it. What we need to do is look for a set of matches or a box of matches. They're going to be located over there where I was just pointing with the flashlight. So just head over there. They're kind of hard to find because, you know, the kitchen is pitch black, but at least we have this flashlight. On top of that, the matches are kind of small, but they're right here. I think it's next to the stove. So get that. You're going to get an achievement worth 15 gamer score. Once you have the matches, we're going to exit the kitchen, take a left, and we're going to head all the way down. Keep going, and then you're going to take a left. This is going to take you upstairs. Keep going. It's going to force you to the right. And what you want to do is look for a candle and then light the candle. This is going to give you another achievement for lighting the candle. Now we're going to head back downstairs. And we're pretty much just going to go back where we came from. So exit the room, take a right, and head all the way down. And we're going to head through the basement door. It's kind of dark, but once you end up in the basement, look for the flashing light. It's going to be on the opposite side, and collect our next piece to the Ouija board. Now, I believe this is the final piece of the Ouija board. By the time we get back to the desk in the next round, the Ouija board should be completed. So head over here, and we're going to walk through the mirror. That's going to give us our achievement for completing 7 rounds, and all of the lights are going to turn red. Just follow the hallway, take a right, and we're going to look over here, turn off the gramophone, and then after you turn off the gramophone, you need to go all the way to the basement door because we need to trigger our next jump scare. So go all the way over here, and then you'll see a clown appear on the other end of the hallway. Now, you're going to need to face your fears and walk directly towards this clown. Keep walking all the way up to him, and then eventually he's going to rush at you. After he rushes at you, pop a quick Yui, avoid looking up, and then just continue down the hallway. We're going to go down into the basement once again. So just head downstairs, take a right, and we're going to look for the flashing light once again. And we're going to pick up our final piece of the Ouija board. So go ahead and pick that up. And then we're going to head over here. Same thing as last time. Walk all the way down the hallway into the darkness. This is going to put us into our next loop, unlocking our next achievement for completing 8 rounds. Now we're going to walk up here, take the batteries out of here, and then take a right. Now, once you end up at the entrance of the home, right under the chandelier, we're going to end up getting trapped. We're going to get trapped both ways by some shelves. And basically what we have to do is just wait for the shelves to disappear. So just hold tight, and eventually they'll disappear and we can continue. Alright, so we should be able to move now. There we go. The shelves disappeared. So we're going to head towards the basement door. Head all the way down. And just touch it. You don't need to actually go through it quite yet. This is going to trigger the next part of the level. And next you just want to walk all the way back down the hallway. Back to where we found the batteries. And you want to take a left towards where we spawned at. And just keep walking towards there. And this is typically where we start each round. We're going to touch that door, walk all the way back, and this time the basement door should be open. If it isn't open, just rinse and repeat what I just showed you. Avoid some jump scares, and just keep walking towards the basement door, in which you're going to go downstairs into the basement. Now this time, when you take a look over towards the flashing light, it should show that the Ouija board has been completed. There we go. Alright, and now, same as usual, we're going to head down this hallway and head into the darkness. And we should be unlocking our next achievement for completing another round. I found that this one actually shadow popped on me. I got a notification on my phone with the achievement. However, for some reason the achievement didn't pop up on screen. Just continue down the hallway, pretty much just run through the house, make your way towards the basement door right here. It's going to close right in front of you, and you're going to need to pop a little U-turn and continue down here past the chandelier. And then once you pass the chandelier, the basement door should open up. So just pop another Yui, head back over towards the basement door. Previously it had shut in our face, but it should be open again. Now, once you pass out and you wake back up, you're going to unlock your next achievement called Back to Life for being revived. We're going to head down the hallway, take a right, head back over here where the chandelier's at, and just keep walking down towards the basement door. And this time, the door is going to be open, so simply walk through here, walk down into the basement once again. You can look where the flashing light is at, however, it's not necessary. The Ouija board is still built. So all we need to do is go back into this hallway. I'm sure you guys are pretty used to this by now. And walk into the darkness. Go through that door. It's going to loop us once again. And we should get our next achievement for level progression. I found that this achievement notification was a little bit delayed, but it just popped right there for completing 10 rounds. So we're just going to continue down the hallway towards the basement door. And this time you want to look on your right hand side. You're going to knock down a picture. It's the middle picture that you want to interact with. That's going to unlock the Perfectionist achievement worth 30 gamer score for touching the picture. That one shadow popped on me as well. It showed a notification on my phone that I unlocked the achievement. However, never mind. It didn't shadow pop. It was just another delay pop. It just popped right there. Perfectionist. That was the achievement for interacting with that middle picture. Now you want to walk into the nursery, and there's a couple different cabinets that you can open. You want to open up that cabinet right here, and then you want to open up the cabinet right next to it. The thing is with the other one, or the one next to it, you can only interact with the middle. Inside of there, you're going to find a camera. Moving forward, you can use your camera by holding left trigger, and I believe you could take a picture using the A button. That's going to unlock the Smile achievement worth 30 gamer score for obtaining the camera. Every time you use the camera, it flashes and you can kind of see the blood on the wall that you really can't see because of the red tint. It's kind of interesting. But you just want to walk up to the entrance of the home right here and take a picture right above the door. It says go out. Once you take a picture of it, it's going to open up the door to the house and we'll be able to finally leave this house. And at this point, we have pretty much completed this game. You should be unlocking an achievement for completing the game. That's worth 80 gamer score. Now we're going to have one last achievement. However, that's just for fully watching the credits at the end of the game. So after this ending cutscene, you're going to get the credits. Just let the credits roll in completion. After they are finished, you're going to end up unlocking your final achievement or trophy for watching the credits. And at that point, you should have your full 1000 gamer score or platinum trophy.
Do you remember this place? you will serve my sentence.
Alright guys, as I mentioned before, just let the credits roll. I'm going to go ahead and fast forward through them in effort to just show you the final achievement. Once the credits are finished, you're going to pop that final achievement and get your full 1000 G or Platinum trophy. There we go. That one's worth 90 gamer score. Let's just go ahead and double check, pull up the achievements and make sure I got the full 1000 out of full 1000. Let's see here. There we go, 1000 G. Other than that, I'd like to give a huge thank you to all of my Patreon subscribers. We just hit 16 patrons. I'd like to give a special shout out to everybody in the biggest fan club, including TimG84, AOJ, Kegger101, Kana25, Michael Banksa, and Purple Rain 6. As always, I appreciate you guys tuning in. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe.